curious as to what happened.
Oh, we were just...
Esquire.
We were just... Like I said, I went over to Avalonis because their portal is closest to my home. And they happen to be right there. And they asked me again if I need anything because I don't know kind of about the others, but those two are very insistent that they're out here to help everyone. And so that they would protect me, so we went to the volcano. I collected a bunch of golden lotus.
Well, as long as it's those knights and not the others.
Aye, no, it's just those same two. I haven't seen the others. I really don't think that would be such a friendly interaction if it was the others.
No. So, we have more visitors.
Oh, that's them. That's... Speak of the devil, I suppose.
Hello again.
Hello.
You there. Have you seen an individual that goes by the name of Raven Skjold?
I have, actually.
We are seeking this individual.
That's interesting, because the last time I saw him, he was around New Avalonis.
Indeed. Apparently he has been up to, misdeeds, yes? Harassing the townsfolk, roughing up the guards.
And possible murder.
Oh. If he's involved, it's certainly murder.
Oh?
Can you provide his whereabouts? Avalonis would be most grateful.
I'm afraid not. I actually don't know.
Disappointing.
Happy.
Sorry, never heard of him.
They say he spends a significant portion of his time naked, running around the Silver Capital.
Huh?
Well, not completely naked, just shirtless.
Hey, ne'er-do-well streaker, eh?
That was my general impression.
Very well. Thank you for the information. We shall continue our search.
No problem.
Good luck.
The archives are always open.
Come, Chadley. But tread carefully, yes? The capital is outside of our jurisdiction.
I'll be on my best behavior, Sir Lorith.
Excellent.
They're gonna get attacked.
We would not want to cause any issues, yes?
Indeed. We'd hate to start another war.
If you guys aren't aware, the knight is played by Shaitan,
Or no, man.
and Chadwick is played by Abelard.
Nothing.
Might start another.
Yes, this land has been racked by many perils, wars, confrontations, and cataclysm. We would not want to cause more chaos, yes? It is counterintuitive to our mission.
What is your mission?
Chadley!
The King's Guard has been charged with the protection of New Avalonis' people, the construction of infrastructure, and been charged to assist any travelers in any way possible.
Excellently put. And there you have it. We are here to help.
I see.
Come, Chadley. We must continue to investigate.
Very well, sir. We shall be off.
I am sorry. Did you have something to say, good sir?
No.
Very well.
Take care.
See, it's like I said.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what to gather from that interaction.
It sounds like they are in charge of some sort of enforcement if this person's been causing trouble for them.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Revan's out there stirring it up too. Have you met him?
I have not.
That's probably for the best.
Wait, you think he would hurt me or something like that?
Oh, he loves hurting people.
I'll keep that in mind.
Large character, maybe about a foot taller than Caprice there. He's got big old black wings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guess I should work on my animal.
His favorite pastime is crushing skulls.
Okay.
Rather unsavory individual.
Sounds like it.
So you said they actually helped you out, huh?
Aye, they did. There was a lot of cultists in the volcano that tried to attack us, and they bore the brunt to taking them down. So I could pick flowers.
And Elian wasn't with you.
No. Why?
I was just curious how you two got split up.
Well, we'd gone back to my place, and then I had a headache that I had to deal with. And so I laid down for 20 minutes or so. And he said...
I don't remember.
Aye. So he said that he'd meet back up here, but I've not seen him here.
Do you know where he was going?
He said that he wanted to write a letter to New Avalonis to get an audience with the king.
Let me check the coop.
I wouldn't know to look for him there, though.
There is a bird missing.
Well, maybe he did send
So
the
he
letter
has
off.
been back.
Aye. I need to go into the Silver Capital and make some deliveries.
I suppose we should take a look for Revan as well.
Why? He would have let him know that they're looking for him.
If I let him know that, he'll go there.
So you don't want to let him know.
Not really.
Then why do
But
you
I
want
need
to
to
find
let
him?
someone there know.
At the capital?
That's right.
Alright, well. Sort of the perfect time to go since it's getting dark anyways. Oh, that's something Alien showed me that I found. He found a mask that lets you see in the dark.
Yeah, I actually gave that to him.
He said he found it in the desert. I need to find one.
There's a particular bat in the red sands. I hear that's a good way to get that kind of knowledge.
Huh. Right, Silver Capital, Silver Capital. Oh my goodness. What was that? Look, air horn. That crazy horn. Wow, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here.
Oh dear. What if something happened?
I think I might see the person you're talking about. There's a huge man with wings and horns and no shirt.
Yeah.
But except in defense of the people.
Oh, they found him.
For context, everybody, he explained to me this yesterday. I guess the King's Guard and the Queen's Guard are... Oh, for fuck's sake, why don't you explain it? Was it Chadley?
Yeah, I'm Squire Chadley, and I'm here to help.
See, that one right there,
Do
that
everyone do a
is
favor
Ma's
in
character.
Explaining the difference between you, the King's Guard, and this Queen's Guard. But I can't be bothered to explain it because I don't really much give a damn.
Well, the difference between me and the King's Guard is that I'm just a squire, and in order to be an official member of the King's Guard, you have to be a knight. And the difference between the King's Guard and the Queen's Guard is the King's Guard is awesome and the Queen's Guard sucks.
Elaborate.
Oh, the Queen's Guard is the old guard. They're a bunch of people that are hell-bent on being mean to people and extorting money. They're just really not kind folks. After the fracture of the kingdom, a lot of them lost their faith and just kind of started acting out, you know? That's not why I joined the knighthood. I'm here to help.
The center does not.
I sense no bias in this comparison.
That's what I was thinking, Avarice.
Oh, that's Canas.
The what? The what doesn't fold?
The center does not hold.
I
Mine
traveler is seeking the propensity of any large enough object on a flat plane, tending to bend towards the edges, the center slowly collapsing due to the strain of the weight on the extraneous edges of the form.
You're
Okay,
educated.
First of all, that's
Impressive.
fucking out of pocket as shit. Second of all, what does that in context mean in this situation?
I believe the stranger is referring to the concept of the current power structure and the flux undergoing in the kingdoms. That the kingdom has spread itself too thin and the edges of the kingdom are weighing down the center, causing the center to collapse under its own impressive weight.
What did he just
You know,
say?
despite myself, I'm really coming to fucking like you. I hope I never have to kill you.
I really hope so too, traveler.
I'm having a fucking conniption or something, I think. I don't know if I can...
I hear a lot of sounds, but I don't understand any of it.
Foundation cracked, down middle.
And that's why the King's Guard is here to help. Oh my goodness, you're huge.
Well, that is simply rude.
I think
Maybe we should get you back to Avalonis, and if anyone needs your help, we'll send them your way, okay? And we'll send your lord right after. How's that sound?
I was supposed to wait here for him, sir. And I do apologize, he just startled me.
I think it would probably be best if you waited for him at Avalonis, and we'll pass the word along, you know?
Either that or just inform about the fact that a lot of people here have been wronged by the Avalonians in the past, thus there's going to be a little bit of
animosity.
you
friction.
are not on friendly soil.
I can
Technically, you're barely on
completely
soil at
understand
all.
the tenebrous ground that I walk upon. You see, we understand the Queen's
Tenebrous.
God has performed many atrocious acts against the people of these lands.
No, it is not the Queen's Guard. At least not only. Rennick?
I don't know anything about that, but I know my master and I would never hurt anyone.
If I might... I'm sorry, what was your name again?
I'm Squire Chadley, and I'm here to help.
If I might ask a point of clarification, if I got your explanation correctly, originally the Kingsguard and the Queensguard were the same thing, probably collectively under the name of the Kingsguard, yes?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. I was just told this by my master.
Okay.
And to be completely honest, I think that he's only going to be able to inform us about so much, as he seems kind of ignorant to a lot of things.
Yes, but he's a very insightful pawn who might have seen more than they thought they were showing.
Oh, fucking
no. My master always tells me that I never pay enough attention.
Regardless, recognize that at one point in time, a group identifying themselves as the King's Guard and definitively under the rule of the King did a fuck ton of hurt. And so a lot of people are looking at you now and saying, wow, you're one of the enemy.
I can completely understand the trepidation. And I don't mean to offend or cause anybody any problems. If that's the case, I'll just wait on the edge of the village.
That may be for the best.
Yeah, that might be wise. Stand near a guard just to make sure that, you know, everybody's safe. That way, that, you know, if somebody decides to fuck around, the guard's there. And if you decide to fuck around, the guard's there.
Yeah, I will just wait on the edge of the village. But thank you all for your time and taking the time to listen.
Follow me if you would. There's something dangerous this way.
Something dangerous?
This is an open invitation.
Is it Doug at a chili party?
Maybe it's all of the above.
Was this an open invitation or did I mishear?
If you really want.
Boy.
It's
Fuck it.
That thing.
I shouldn't. I'm still
Squire?
injured.
Squire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was like when Cobalt go to Pinkskin Town. Mm-hmm. That was the kind of response. So usually thought more stabbing by now.
She's been able to complete more than just that.
Yeah, that,
Did I not?
that honestly is about right, yeah.
You all right now?
No,
they could.
Old guy's gone.
I just wish to
Lots of fire.
emphasize one point, whether he is an enemy or not. If he's not hostile, he's a potential source of information, whether he knows it or not. If he fucks around, he can find out.
Interesting.
Also, hello.
Hello.
Hello again.
It would be good tactic. Say that you are Kingsguard, but actually be part of Queensguard. Call it divide even more.
Yeah, it's just a power struggle between nobles. It happens all the time.
Or vice versa.
Either way.
Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder whether it is the King's Guard or the Queen's Guard that is the actual hostile.
No, I can...
And those aren't exclusive options.
Teleport?
Yeah. It could be quite literally anybody dressing up and saying they're King or Queen's Guard.
Yeah.
And going around robbing people.
Right now, we're in a paucity of information. We do know that
I
the
don't
King...
think that's true.
Oh?
This may be my fault.
What you mean?
What?
What you do
Didn't tell him. Well, this is part of an investigation that the archive has been charged with. And, well, honestly, honestly, Miss Indigo knows more about the knight and the squire than I do.
About the knight and the squire? I mean, all I know is they've been quite kind. They seem to be very convinced that they are charged with helping out anyone they come across, really. For instance, I just went with them to the volcano and picked Golden Lotus while they fought the cultists there. The knights veritably begged me for some sort of task before even offering to go out and gather materials for me. They've both said that it's the Queen's Guard that are terrible people and the Queen's Guard that go around, but at the same time I don't know how much to trust them, because they've said, well, they collect the taxes so that they get paid for what they're doing. So I then I can, but I've not had those two try and shake me down for money or anything like that.
We'll basically take everything that we hear from these people with a grain of salt.
Sure.
Having been jumped by one of the King's Inquisitors and King's Knight, you get mixed reports.
Well, I think...
So you've seen this Inquisitor?
One of them. He has several.
I would say just of these two individuals, I think these two individual people, regardless of who they work for or are allied with, are kind people. These two individuals. But I don't know
I'll believe that.
exactly what they might do if they are required to, you know. I don't know them that well.
And that
can
squire
accept that.
seems sort, but it could have been an act.
They are both like that.
No.
Each time I've found them.
The king has in the past brought in personnel specifically for public relations. Like at one point, he tried to dissuade the notion that his was a kingdom that was only welcome to certain people by hiring a token demon into his knights.
Stands to reason. Correction.
So I'm perfectly willing to believe that these two people are in fact as good as they say. By the same token, I'm also perfectly willing to believe that they're not representative.
I think that's fair. I just wanted to speak out in their defence since I've seen nothing but kindness from the two of them. But that doesn't discount experiences with other King's Guards.
That is
well, and the few do not represent the whole either.
Yeah. And that is a definite and trustworthy statement, especially backed up with the evidence of what we've seen now, and I have no reason to disagree with you. Again, we're dealing with a certain paucity of information. We don't know what's going on the inside there.
Well, I do know I heard that Revan guy and Rennick talking about Revan having a Lord of New Avalonis at his home.
That's what he said.
Not of New Avalon.
No, he has his own lord.
No. Okay, technically, his lord is of Blessed Avalonis. His lord was the founder of Blessed Avalonis. He's no longer associated.
I'm afraid this incident is actually my fault.
This what is your fault?
This incident with the squire. They showed up to the archive asking for Revan. I said he was likely to be found here.
He assumed that they wouldn't come here.
Honestly, we didn't. We came here on business and were surprised to see him.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I've been to the capital today, and that's been a few times, he has been here.
I mean, just speaking honestly, no incident has actually happened, and at any rate, I don't think you are to blame for anything, even if something did happen.
No,
what people do with the information they have is on them.
Yeah. It's not like you were sharing secrets.
Right, that's what I thought. I thought it was pretty common knowledge Revan stays here. But I'm glad Rennick took him to the side because, well, Revan didn't look great.
Not gonna lie, if he hadn't moved, I probably would have left because he was scary looking.
Hmm?
Not you, El. Talking about Revan.
He's gonna cause a lot of trouble.
I think
I
you
get
already
the
has.
distinct impression that he always causes a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. He's gonna wind up causing an escalation that we really don't need getting dragged here.
Has anyone seen this lord of his recently?
No, I saw him when I first got here.
Just curious. God, it's stupid. I'm done with this investigation. I can't stop asking questions.
If you want to talk to him, really, you could probably just ask any of his marked to forward the message.
I'm just gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna be neutral and make my course and make my gear for people who ask for it, regardless of their affiliations.
Probably wise.
What were you talking about, Avarice?
Oh, if somebody wishes to get in contact with, okay, I hate having name problems.
Cortales, I'm assuming.
Yes, thank you! God, fuck, mother. Anyway, yeah, to get in contact with him, they could just talk to any of his marked, and y'all could forward the message.
What was needing to be talked about?
I don't know.
Or who was wanting to talk to him, I suppose.
Eld, was it?
What? No. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a chat with him again, but...
Somebody was asking about it. Oh, was it you?
I was just curious.
Okay.
Just
Sorry.
in case.
You said you needed to talk to him, or you were just curious to talk to him?
Just curious if I had to talk to him.
Hello. How you feeling?
Hello.
Had to?
Oh, I'm
Would there
doing
be a
quite
reason
well.
you had to? I'm just sorry. I'm
No,
just
he
got more color back. That's good.
I think what's going on is
Do I?
he was curious if he
You got
had
more
to
color
talk
back.
to
I'm glad you look better.
him, how would he do so?
I
And
was
said
saying
you could
do,
talk
I
to
didn't
any of his
realise I
marks.
was...
find me here shortly. I have to go talk
Did see you when you were really sick.
but I'll be right there.
You look like you've gotten a bit better.
Busy one, that Rennick.
I've been
yeah.
feeling fine. No small thanks to you, I'm
Back to
sure.
calling.
Good luck.
Hey, Fog.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better. If you need anything, let me know, okay?
I will.
Honestly,
Wonderful.
at this point, I'm happily not busy.
Yeah, I just saw
Up to
that. I
about
wasn't
a couple
paying
weeks
attention
ago,
to that.
Shit, I was up to shit up to my eyeballs now, by comparison.
Huh?
Like, since I got in here, I've only treated 2.5 people.
I don't need it.
Oh yeah, I'm the half, aren't I?
Yes, you're the half. Yeah.
Yeah, I was already treated before.
Yeah, he was already
okay.
treated. It was very talented amateur work. Like, when I say it's amateur work, I'm not trying to demean the work. But it was amateur work, and I fixed it up.
So it basically, they did really good for a beginner, but you could do better.
Correct.
I found you.
Like, even went so far as to disinfect the thread on the stitch work, which I when I see field remedy by, like, random amateurs, I really don't expect that.
Nice.
Yes, use seamstress thread. No, that's not the best choice, but it does work.
Fishing line is better.
Correct.
It's, thicker.
Kind of is. Depending on the skin surface of the person, but,
A natural thread, a more natural thread is spider silk.
Yeah.
And it also dissolves after
I need
the
to buy
wounds
some.
healed, so you don't have to remove
Yeah.
stuff.
A pack for icing.
It also
Because
has a
using these
natural
Ziploc
antiseptic
bags
quality.
just means I get wet.
And then for those people that are covered in
Now I'm covered in
chitin
cold
or
water.
carapace of some kind, sometimes you just need metal wire, some, mid-grit gauge metal wire and just rivet the fucking thing together.
Yep. They'll heal naturally on their own. Yeah, once I get moved, I'll be doing an apprenticeship for healing.
Oh, very nice. Who's your master? I don't mean that like, sorry, I'm used to guild speech.
I keep saying her name wrong. Trava?
I do not
Congratulations! I'm so sorry. Right?
No. Congratulations on your apprenticeship. My condolences on your apprenticeship.
Oh.
The Trava is the person that I live with.
You know, when I say that, it's mostly a jest.
Yeah.
I know it's not an easy job, but it's a job that needs to be done, and if I'm not going to be in a fight, then I might as well use my skills.
Your calling will always be the best purpose that you will ever put yourself to. Learning your calling will always be the hardest fucking struggle you'll ever have.
Amen.
I'm finding that with the artificing stuff.
A fucking man.
You are also an artificer, Medicina?
Uh-huh.
Well, I have a partner!
Yay! Yeah, I need and I wanted to fill said need, so... I was always going to volunteer as a medic of sorts anyways, even before I became artificer, but... Yeah.
Congratulations, Avarice. You're not going to be treating people all by yourself.
Wait, what are we doing here?
I mean, it's great. Hell, if you feel like doing some seriously complicated mathematics, I might even teach you how to operate the artifice.
My eyes just flickered. Was that just me or...
Sun's rising.
Okay. I thought I might have been having an issue with my...
Howdy, stranger.
Hello. Just want to talk to the grass weirdo again real quick. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying.
That little pipsqueak, I'm just mean everything else about it. That's all.
Aw, man.
My one concern is why is he spreading information saying that
this
it's
guy?
the Queen's Guard that are the bad people, not the King's Guard? What is the reason for that? Why?
I mean, it is propaganda.
It is, but they're joined together. They're from the same place. They're married. I don't understand.
I mean, maybe he really hates his wife. I don't know. I have no idea.
What is he gonna be like? Oh, I'm so sorry that I took...
Yeah, although, okay, so I realize it's weird for a cat to say this. I also don't like heights. And what did you ask?
Is it a trinket or talisman, ring, or something like that?
It is in fact a spear.
Good to meet you
I
too.
have to hold it in my hand.
Oh, okay.
You got riptide?
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind thanking Rennick.
I'm not the lucky one. Somebody else got it, but
Although
he
I'm
doesn't
sure part of
breathe.
that's
So he's like, "Hey, here, have one. You've been doing lots of you've made lots of stuff for me. Have a riptide." And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely."
anyways. Have a good day.
Alright.
Wow, Joey.
Well, we'll see you around.
And yes, you did hear Grass Weirdo. I can't
That's your
remember his name, so. Alright, well, I thought I could take care of more than I did here, so I'll have to come back later or something, but we can do whatever it is that you two want to.
Alright.
It seems we're out of earshot.
The cool looking tent right there.
Well, I'll tell you later, Alien. Miss Indigo, you're done here.
Aye.
Okay. Well, Miss Shami, if you're not tied up in anything, you're welcome to come to the archive as well.
Sure. I'll come along.
Alright.
Is the queen around, perchance?
Do you need to speak with her?
Maybe at a later date, it's fine.
We'll talk about that.
I need to start working on some of the field medicines. I've got a great supply. It's just it's not the kind of stuff that travels well or gets used in a fight.
Oh, yeah. If you want to send me a bird or...
Maybe less clothing.
Oh, hi.
If you have any
just heading back to the archive right now.
Muglet, you're gonna be naked.
I'm going shopping.
Alright, have fun.
Literally. If you have anything less, you will quite literally be naked.
True, but...
Well, that was strange.
What?
I mean, in part, I only revealed that to see what their reaction was, but they immediately went to the capital. Or at least one of them.
Aye, Chadwick, he's, like I said, the knight said that he's been through 3 other knights and not been promoted, and that's sort of the point of him being a squire under a knight. So it seems like he's, maybe a wee bit challenged on his duties and demeanour.
It was almost feeling like an execution as soon as we walked there.
I'm so lost right now.
Yeah, you did kind of miss it. I guess, first and foremost. Well, go ahead and explain, Miss Indigo. Whenever you two separate.
Oh, so I came across the knight in his square, and again the knight was begging basically for a task to perform for me, so I wanted to get Golden Lotus, and I asked them if they knew where it was, and they said that it was supposed to be found in the volcano, and essentially they offered to go up there with me and defend me while I picked flowers. So we went to the volcano and we took care of that, and then we separated, and I came here and they showed up shortly after, since they must have gone to New Avalonis and then got some information and then decided to go looking around. They asked us about that Revan person. And
Revan Skull.
Aye, and Telcor said that he tends to be found wandering around in the Silver Capital And then we were going to Silver Capital, and when we got there, Chadwick was there surrounded by about 15 people being interrogated.
Shit, okay.
Obviously looking for Rev in the middle of the Silver Capital.
Right.
That was probably not a brightest idea.
Yeah, unfortunately he was there too, and he looked ready to explode.
And then actually, so I ran off, I went down to that lower, like the sewers area of town, and there was a group of people in there discussing it. They were saying something along the lines of that they didn't know why people were going around spreading stuff that the Queen's Guard were bad and the King's Guard weren't, and they called it a bunch of propaganda. Which, again, we discussed it very well could be. Although, I would guess that Lothrin and Chadwick are unaware of the fact. They seem too genuine, in my opinion. I mean, they could just be really, really, really good actors, but they do seem like genuine people.
How many people have been involved in our investigations?
So many. You had a pack of like 10 people following you yesterday, remember?
I know, and we picked up 2 more on the way.
I know, I was about to lose my head.
Please do not do that. We've only just started getting to know one another. Hello.
Hello, Miss Fig.
I just mean, and going places and then suddenly there's 15 people when it was supposed to be 4. Makes me crazy. I can't stand traveling in large numbers.
I can agree. Usually it's just us two.
So too many people, too many questions. And half-baked ideas have been getting around.
This is Indigo, Tommy, Halakor, or Telly, as I call him, and Elian. This is my master. He is, finally woken from his long slumber.
Traveling here was a bit hectic. But it's a pleasure to meet you all. You can call me Rav, for short.
See? Hello.
Nice to meet you in better spirits.
Don't let us interrupt the conversation. We were just about to head over to the Silver Capital.
There's a lot of people there right now.
Yeah, so long as it settles down first.
Guess it hasn't dissipated since I ran by earlier.
Oh, it just got much worse.
Oh boy.
What did I miss, Tally?
Apparently I'm good at kicking the ant's nest.
What did you do?
I sent the knight and the squad and send them, but I pointed them in the direction of the Silver Capital. Just to see what kind of reaction they would have. And apparently the squire went there. They were looking for Revan Skull. Apparently he's been, well, doing his thing.
That is the one that, what was said about him? That he hated mortals or something?
That's the one.
That sounds like a celestial if I've ever heard about it.
I do believe he said he was a fallen angel.
Okay. Sorry. It just makes me laugh when I've known a few fallen. Some are nice, some are not.
Well, this one likes to run around town without a shirt on.
Sounds like one of the unfun ones. Yeah, definitely sounds like one of the unfun ones.
So New Avalonis was looking for him.
Well, that's the thing. As soon as I split from Elian and Indigo here, I saw him just outside the portal of New Avalonis. And he was, well, he was searching for something, someone. I can only imagine. I'm sure you can too.
Interesting.
How did they put it, this Indigo?
How they put what? Sorry?
Cost. The charges they were going to bring against him.
Oh, I didn't hear those. Just that they were looking for him. I didn't hear any specifics beyond that.
Accosting people and potential murder.
Oh, aye. That's what they said, that he had been accosting guards and potentially murdering people. As they said something along that line.
Yeah.
Well, if it's true, somebody's gonna find out eventually.
Anyways, I guess now that we're done settling the powder keg back down, what can I do for you two? Or are we just making rounds, getting him the lay of the land?
Pretty much. Getting to
Trying
know
to get him caught up.
Yeah.
Understood. I don't want to keep you.
Yeah,
You let us know.
Seeing who she's befriended, who she's made trouble for, the usual thing.
I have made no trouble, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll hear about something eventually.
I've done nothing wrong in my life ever.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that in my peripheral. But don't let us keep you from anything. I'm gonna head over to the Silver Capital.
Sure thing. Y'all have a safe travels.
Likewise.
Let's see what kind of mess is still going on there.
If anybody sees one of those knights or whatever, let me know. I have a bone to pick.
I wonder if Keeper's awake yet. He should probably be apprised of all this.